peeps? It's your girl, Ash, come back to Real Takes. Well, it's the time again, it's Horror Short Time. This one is through Alto. This one's titled Road Trash, and I'm definitely intrigued, even more so when I saw that thumbnail. So with that said, let's go and jump into it. I'll say those my thoughts on you guys.
She couldn't pinpoint exactly when she started doing it. It was just something she did every day, like a hobby. Some girls like makeup, others play sports. Alice was into something a little different. Burying roadkill wasn't a choice for Alice. It was an addiction, a moral compulsion. All God's creatures deserved a respectful memorial, and she was called to preside over their little funerals. Now, Alice was used to seeing mangled piles of limbs and blood-soaked fur, but she had never seen anything like this before. But Alice didn't discriminate. She buried anything and everything, no matter how strange. We all look weird when we're dead. An eerie feeling washed over Alice as she walked away from the fresh grave. But that emotion quickly evaporated when she stumbled upon something else in the cemetery. A ticket to the movies, Werewolf Wednesday at the Brazos Cinema. Some cinematic escapism was just what Alice needed. She wasn't feeling quite herself lately. The solitude of the cool, dark theater would alleviate the discomfort.
I like the ode in the back.
It was getting late. Alice was expected home by now. Just stick to the road, she told herself. She soon realized that would be impossible.
Oh.
Alice always wondered what the old hotel looked like inside. It was gutted and slowly rotting. She feared she might suffer the same fate. Growing up, she heard the ghost stories surrounding the hotel. But those spirits were no match for what was following her. Alice knew her fate was inevitable. She carved her own cross with her addiction, She didn't give that strange creature peace when she buried it in the cemetery. She pissed it off, or so she thought. Alice never left the theater that afternoon. The monster was a hallucination, a figment of her imagination. Probably an effect of the rabies she contracted weeks ago from one of her animals. Let this be a cautionary tale. Good intentions pave the way to hell.
Oh. Alright, you guys, I enjoyed this horror short. First off, shout out to the director. I want to say Natasha Pascetta. I hope I'm saying the last name correctly. My apologies if I'm not. I really enjoyed this one. When I saw the title, I was curious where this is going. A little bit of the hints in the title, but just overall what the storyline will entail, knowing this centers around, first of all, being narrated by Heather Langenkamp. I hope I'm saying her last name correctly. I get tongue-tied. I really enjoyed that. I didn't expect that, but seeing that, of course, again, narrated, and we're dealing with a young lady named Alice, who, like they said, you would think, certain individuals, female, like, what is it, makeup, things of that nature. Oh no, Alice enjoys going around, pretty much, collecting, roadkill sorts, and then, of course, burying it, got the cross, all that. And in the midst of all this, you see how she comes across one particular instance where is, I think it said, like, was a ticket, whatever, admitting one to was considered a werewolf Wednesday. Love that. And then goes, kind of, takes, a break from the normalcy of her, day to day going around doing this. And with that, something, somewhat comes, revealed. We do see a part where she picks up some sort of roadkill, what looks like it could have been some sort of animal. You see the blood on it, but unbeknownst to us, until the end, that little twist at the end, come to find out, she, of course, is so being stalked by some werewolf. She ends up in this abandoned, building. And pretty much is setting herself up where she's like, let me just, prepare myself for what she considered the inevitable. Come to find out, that's not exactly how it turns out. You see what happens in the instant she never actually leaves the movie theater and all that. Come to find out she, dealt with this creature that really wasn't dead, and that's why she's kind of somewhat being stalked. And then, I don't know, she got cut, bit with her and all that. You see when she starts, the throwing up of, whatever from, bit or whatever, the rabies. I'm just like, oh my God, just... ugh, that little part in the theater and convulsions and all that. And yeah, that was interesting. That I wasn't expecting that. For first I thought, is she gonna turn into something, hints and all that. I love how they give you a little bit of the postering and all that. And I love the little showcase to Nightmare on Elm Street in the back with Freddy. So yeah, that was a really, really good one. Again, sometimes you just wish these could be longer, but you know what, definitely effective, to the point. Love that. The build up, with that reveal, of course, at the end. And like I said, again, narrated by Heather Langenkamp. Love that. So with that said, you guys comment below. Let me know what you think. And with that said, I'll see you guys next horror short. You guys take care.